That's weird. They don't want to work. Well, don't know if this is working. See if anybody comes in. Don't know why that's where it is. Have no clue. Nobody's coming in, so it must be private. Still not working. Well, actually, one person's in here, so it's actually working now. It wasn't working before. Evidently, I fixed the problem. So let's see if anybody else comes on. 1 minute, somebody's in. Error, please fill the form properly. I don't know what that is. Got a doctor's appointment here, so I'm not going to stay on very long. See if any comments come in. See if I get a comment. If I don't get a comment, then it's not working. Something's wrong with it. It's working. Obviously, I got a comment in here, so there's some kind of thing in the picture here. I'm not sure what. I tried to get StreamYards to work. I couldn't get it to work. And I was in Verizon. These guys couldn't figure it out either. I figured these young whippersnappers would know everything about all these platforms for streaming live, but evidently they don't. Yeah, I wanted StreamYards to work because that's a great platform. So anyway. But anyway, I'm going to have to sign off here because I got to get ready to go to the doctor's appointment. Keep track of my time. You have to do it in Chrome. In Chrome, huh? No wonder it wasn't working. I'll have to try it in Chrome. See what happens there. Is that how everybody else is getting it to work? They're going into Chrome to do it? Boy, it was chilly last night, man. It was bone right chilly. Must have got down to like 35 degrees last night. It's starting to get chillier out right now, about this time of the year. Do it in Chrome and then expect desktop settings on the right 3 dots. Do it on Chrome and then... Do you have to do it on a laptop or can you do it on a phone? Can you do it on one of these... this is a brand new phone I just got. Well, I had it and I just transferred everything to this brand new phone, so... It says it's compatible. I'm out of the hospital now. I'm in the RV right now. I got a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. So like 9:30. About 8:45 I'll head out to the doctor's appointment. Because I got to give them time to get me a to roll out a wheelchair so they can. And then also they got paperwork for me for the handicap placard too. So I got to remember that. So then I could go to the third party people, and they can get me a placard for the windshield for handicap. See, you could do it on your phone, but you go into Chrome and the three dots. I'll have to check into that. I'm going to try to find the laptop. And cause I did get a... yesterday I bought a hotspot. So you can have a hotspot everywhere you go. You know, you pay a monthly fee for the hotspot. Kind of like Nomadic Fanatic, you know, he's got that Nomad. He's got one of those devices, you know, and then you turn it on, and then your laptop can see it, and then you can get your... I think if I do it that way, I might have better luck. Because Chrome's right on there. You can just go right into Chrome, click on the three dots that you're describing, and I think it'll make it that much easier. Hopefully, at least I'm hoping. Need to really watch your sugar intake. Yeah, I just checked my sugar. I was 212. I gave myself insulin, took all my medications. Yeah, so gave myself 12 milligrams of insulin. That should knock me down. That should get me down to... I'll check myself. I just bought a bunch of new test strips yesterday at Walmart. What a pain in the ass to go into Walmart. Because you got to get a scooter. Yeah, it's hard to get a scooter in a Walmart. Just is. You know how many people go... Everybody shops at Walmart and Flagstaff. I wish I didn't have to go there, because I honestly don't care for Walmart, but I'd rather go to Fry's. But unfortunately, Fry's doesn't have my Rely On test strips, so I had to make sure I had plenty of those so I could keep track of my sugar intake. Yeah. So I got that ironed out. I got 200 test strips, a little over like 225 or something. So I got plenty of those. That'll keep me going for a while. Next time I get to another Walmart, I'll make sure I buy another 100. Yeah, carbos. Yeah, I haven't taken any carbs in, so no carbs this morning so far. You know, I think I'll just wait till lunchtime after I get out of the doctor's office. I'll go get some kind of lunch somewhere. That's where I'll take in some carbs. But I'll make sure I'll check my insulin level before I do that. I'll check it again, and now that I got plenty of test strips, I could check it again. I'll check it over and over and over again. Man, my nose is running like a faucet. Man, I left the window open last night. It got down to 35, so you could only imagine how cold it was in here. It's pretty chilly. It get chilly anyway. Flagstaff's one of the coldest locations in Arizona. I'll just remind everybody. So if you're in Flagstaff, you're in for some cold nights, especially this time of the year. You go to Williams, Arizona, same thing, because they're about the same elevation. So I might get a couple tacos today or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's one restaurant I used to like to go to, but don't think I'm going to go there anymore because they didn't appreciate my business, so I won't go there anymore. We will go to another restaurant. Believe me, Flagstaff's got plenty of choices to eat. I don't need to go just to the place. I just used to like going there. But when they don't want you there, that's fine. They said they don't appreciate my business. That's what they told me. I was like, I pay. I give you a tip, right? And I gave them a $10 tip when my bill was only $12. That's almost 100% tip. And they're going to bitch about that. If they're going to bitch about that, then I'm not going back there no more. I'll find another place to go. Average acre of land there in Arizona. It just depends on where you're at. I don't know. It seems like land's pretty expensive. It's not expensive if it's raw land. In other words, if you don't have septic and there's no water, then it's going to be cheap. No electric, water, it's going to be cheap. You could probably pick up an acre somewhere. I don't know. You could look around. Call a real estate agent. They'll guide you. They'll tell you where you need to go. Yeah, that's the only way to go. Just get a real estate agent. They'll find. They're the best people to find available land for you. It's so hard when you try to find it yourself, but. Yep, get with the real estate agent. That's the best bet I can tell you. If you want to buy land. If you just want raw land where you can just park, make sure you get it G rated so that it's general. You want to try to find land that you could do anything, which is almost impossible to do. You might have to go outside Arizona, but you know where you could do almost anything with it. With your land, anything you want, but I got restrictions on my property. You can only have 49 people at one time on the property. I mean, you got Aja that has, she throws big parties at her property, and it's all her people. It's all the people she invites. It's not, Aja's not really a female. Aja's really a man. Really, truly, honestly. Is a man. Yeah, just try, just get what... if you could find land that's got electricity on it, you'd be best off, I'd try to find something that's got electricity. Mine had electricity on it, so it was more expensive. That's the difference with my land. Property, I should say. Like Aja doesn't have electricity on her property. I know she doesn't have any. I made sure that mine had electricity on it. The real estate agent told me it did, so the only thing it didn't have was water. None of those places have water. You're not going to find any. You got to get a water tank. I got a 2,600 gallon water tank. And then I got the shipping container, which is, now those shipping containers cost, you didn't even want to know what they cost. They're about $8,000 a piece. They're expensive. When I bought mine, I got mine for $3,600. I wish I had bought two of them. I could have turned around and made a profit. I could have bought two of those and made, imagine that, bought two and made $16,000 off of them. So that would have been 16 minus, 4? Let's see, 4 each, 3, 32. So 3, let's see, 37, 6, 7. Yeah, so you get 16 minus 7, 16 minus 7. And there's your profit right there. But you can't make a profit now because those damn things are so high priced, those shipping containers. And you're buying them used at a price of $8,000 a piece. If you want to put, well, then you got to pay. Then they want the county. Depends on what county you're in, how much they'll charge you to put the damn thing on the property. They'll charge you per square foot. They'll charge you like, what is it? 8 times 40 or something. So it comes out to, just got to do the square footage on the container, and that's what they charge you to put it on the property per permit. Whatever county, whatever they charge per county. Yavapai County, Coconino County. I'm talking Arizona, Maricopa County. I would never get anything in Maricopa County, for one. You could, but they don't allow you to they don't allow you to live on a camper or in or out of your camper in Maricopa County, so you gotta be careful. So they can get you there. They can get you in trouble there too. Otherwise, they can tell you, okay, you gotta build a house on it. Can't put your trailer on it. They could tell you that in Maricopa County. Maricopa County's, I'm going to tell you, is garbage. Garbage, Maricopa County. You go to Quartzsite, Kingman. I'm trying to think of places where it's relatively warm, where you could go to in the winter time, or just as winter ends. When the winter ends, it's land, just like little land spots out by Quartzsite are very expensive. You know, you might be able to find something. I don't know. I've never really tried to find something out there. Be nice if you could buy like an acre out there or something, you know, or not even an acre, just a little small plot of land that you could park your camper on it, you know, and make sure you could do that. Make sure it's camper, so it's camper specified, so you can camp with your camper and make sure that then if there's electricity, then that's even better, you know. Electricity's even better. And then you got to get a water tank or whatever. Doesn't matter. The prices have gone up from what I paid for it. They've tripled in price. So the amount of price is it's about $125,000 for what I got. But then I got electricity on it. And it's also my property's different because I've also took raw land and developed it. In other words, I had a guy come in and test drilled for septic. That cost $5,000, so that's been done, and that's registered at the county, or at least Coconino County, and so that's set up, and it's got electricity on the property too. So there's some differences. So I already had electricity on my property. Plus they test dug 3 test sites for the septic. So mine tested for 100% standard septic system, which most land, it's so rocky, the best you could get is an alternative system, and you're going to pay about $50 to $70K for a septic. So you couldn't have shit, you know. Let's see, you couldn't have shit in the hole. I don't know, they dug 3 holes about 15 foot deep. They took the dirt and they sampled it. They perk tested it, and then I got electric on the property in the northwest corner. There's a power. You can go back and look at the old listing of what the property was for sale originally, and that price has all changed because the minute I bought it, the price was different. The prices already had gone up. The day after I bought it, the price of my property went up at least twice what I paid for it. So, yeah. So you're talking, you're talking a 10 acre anything 10 acres and above, you're gonna pay about 100K for it with electricity, and then you got to have somebody come out and test dig, site test the land and perk test it for a septic system. You know, because you can't, it's against the law to in Coconino County to put to dig a hole and shit in it. It's against regulations. Can't do it. That's the law. If they catch you, you get some big fines, and if you go to try to sell your property, you're not going to get the price, because, you know, I mean, yeah, you could probably put an outhouse out there if you're far from everybody else, and maybe somebody won't notice, but yeah, but they'll notice, because they'll know the ground table. If you're shitting and pissing in a hole, they're gonna know about it. They'll find out you're doing it. You get big trouble if you go and do that on your own without their permission. You can't compost out there unless they don't let you compost. No composting out there. That's the one thing. You could check Coconino. You could check outside Coconino County. You could check other counties. You could check Mojave County. Let's see, you could do that. You could shit in a bag. And that's another way you could probably get away with it. And then just go dump it somewhere, you know. No, I'm not. I'm in Flagstaff. I got doctor's appointments. I got a doctor's appointment here at 10 o'clock this morning in Flagstaff here, right up the street from where I'm at. And little gnats flying in here. Little gnats. What a pain in the ass. The gnats. Are you, no, I won't be on my land till the 3rd of October. And then I'll go out there. Let's see, how are you? So far I'm doing okay. I'm gonna go get my foot wrapped, cleaned up, you know. And then I'm gonna try to clean the rest of it myself. So I'm just gonna do what I can do for myself, that's all. That's what I'm gonna do. I was just telling people, you go out and buy land, you can go out, but Coconino County is so strict. It's the strictest county in Arizona. I try Yavapai County, try Mojave County, try some different counties and see. Just look at the regulations, what they require. Look at the way the lands are listed, and you gotta be careful when you buy land, and make sure that you could dig down deep. Because if you can dig down deep, then that means you could put a standard septic system in. You want something that you could get a standard septic in. That's just what you're gonna want, and you want electricity on the property too, if you can help it. If you can get those two things, you'll pay more for your You freaking gnats, killing the gnats, man. I don't know where they're coming from. Little baby gnats. You see, he said also general. Yeah, that's what mine's general use land. Mine is. I made sure mine was general. In other words, when you got general use, that means you can do. In other words, you could put animals. You could have any kind of animal on it. You got to be careful not to buy land that's HOA. Don't buy any HOA, because you won't be able to do what you want to do with it. Stay away from all HOAs and go with general when you're going to buy land. That's one thing I do. I highly recommend that. You know, when you're just, you know, you can go buy an acre, half acre. You know, I'll tell you a good place to go look for some land is by Sedona. I'm trying to think of the name of the place. Shoot, it's about a 20-minute drive outside of Sedona. I'm trying to think of the name of the community, what the name of it is. But there's lots. There's like half-acre lots, and there's different sized lots in there. And I believe some of them could have electricity. Some could. I'm just not 100% sure on what the rate, but always make sure that they're G rated. Make sure you can have animals on it too. I would make sure that you can get, keep horses and pigs. A lot of times they don't they won't allow swine. They list it as swine not allowed, I had a piece of land I was going to buy originally. It said it was HOA. I liked the lot though. It's just it said I could have any animals except for swine. So will you be staying on your land in October? No, I'm not going to be staying on it. I'll be, because I don't. Otherwise, I'd have to stay out of my RV. So, anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna empty out the RV. I'm gonna have some of my friends come up from Phoenix, and they're gonna help me empty out the RV, get this thing completely emptied out. And I'm thinking I can go down to Quartzsite. I want to go down to Quartzsite. I want to make sure I got, supplies, and I can get doctors lined up down there before I do it. So, just got to make sure everything's good before I go. That's all. Before I leave out of here. You want to get down there, then the temperatures will be right, Temperatures, I guess, will be 70, 75. Lows will be about what? I'm trying to think what the lows will be. I'm going to have to check into the lows around Quartzsite. I believe the lows, they could get down into the high 30s at night. About what I had last night here. So, I'll just keep tabs on what temperatures are at various places. I like Cottonwood a lot too. I like to go camp out at Cottonwood. That's one thing I like to do. How long have you had that wound on your foot? Since November. Since last November, so yeah. It's been a while. I don't have any skin growing. It's kind of healing up a little bit. I wish they'd put a skin graft on it, then it would heal up much faster. But they don't seem to want to do that. I'll see if I find a doctor up here in Flag, then they might do it. I've seen one doctor already up here. I just got to see a few doctors up here. That's all. Just got to go to a few different ones. Specialized infectious disease, and I can get another surgical doctor that can do a skin graft. Just got to find somebody that can do a skin graft, that's all, and get it done. And then make sure I stay off my foot for like a week. It'd be best if I could stay off my foot for like 2 weeks and have somebody come in and clean it up and make sure it's looking good, Have you ever thought of? Yeah, they're putting honey on it now. I got. They gave me Sarah honey. There's Meta honey and there's Sarah honey. They were giving me Sarah honey at the hospital when I was in Flagstaff. Well, when I was at the Flagstaff Hospital, I should say. Manuka. Never heard of that kind of honey before. I'll look that one up. But, you could get, I don't know. They gave me like, I don't know, like 5 days supply of honey. So they did give me that. I should have asked Walmart if they had some. Basically what I'll do is I'll go to a grocery store other than Walmart. I'll go to Fry's. Fry's is a good grocery store up here. It's nice and clean. It's better than Walmart. I don't need to go to Walmart because I don't need to get anything there. And I'll just go to Fry's. Pick up a couple things. I don't have any room in my refrigerator. I might want to throw away a few things because it's been sitting around. Throw some stuff away. It's one of the best. Where could you buy it? Where can you buy this stuff at? Find out where you could buy it at. Like I said, there's Bash's, there's Fry's, there's Walmart, there's Safeway up here. But the one grocery store that's really that I know. Hold on. Amazon. Let me see who people are. Hello. Hello. Oh no, I'm gonna bypass these people. Whoops. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Trying to get this little strip out of here. Okay, we got Baja Bound in there. I'll look that up. See if you can find what grocery stores or pharmacies carry that, where they carry it. Because if I could buy it, then I can have a good supply of it, and keep it on my wound. In other words, I'll clean the wound with what do I clean it with? Saline. I clean it with saline, and then after I clean it with saline, then I put there's like some material they gave me. I've got some in the back here. You put this material on. First you put the honey, then you put the material over it, and then you put a bandage over it. Costco has it. There is a Costco, I think, up here in Flag. I believe there is one. I'm not a member of a Costco, though. I don't have a membership. Yeah, I should have had a membership from my ding-dong friend. I bought him a whole year's membership, and he owed me a membership, and he never bought me my membership. So I was pretty pissed off at him. I'll never go halves on another Costco membership again. I'll buy my own. I'm not going to let anybody use my Costco. It's going to be mine, me, myself, and I. That's it. Never again. I learned my lesson. Especially when they don't pay their part. It pisses me off. So, yeah, $60 for a year's membership, and they didn't buy it. Yeah, their whiskey was more important, so. Yeah, and then the four-wheel drive car that I basically gave me. Hold on, let me answer this. That's interesting. Interesting there. Let's see, hold on. Get out of that. Hold on a second here. Is it healed? No, it's far from being healed. We're looking at about a year's time till you have MRSA on the wound. Possibility. More than likely I do. More than likely I do. So, not a big deal. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. But I gotta go to my What time is it, man? I gotta get going to my doctor's appointment. 10 o'clock. I gotta be out of here about 8:45. Yeah, they don't care if you have MRSA. They don't care. That's not their worries, you know what I'm saying? They can let you out of the hospital. And they do. Yeah, I gotta leave here. Oh, 9 a.m. I gotta get out of here. I gotta close this out. I gotta get to my doctor's office. Yeah, I need to be out of here. But it's gonna take me about 20 minutes to get to the doctor's. So I need to get there. My doctor's appointment's 10 o'clock. I gotta get there. They want me there at least 20 minutes early. 15, 20 minutes. They got to get me a wheelchair too. So. Oh, that's an hour's difference. I'm already late. I'm already missed my appointment. I gotta go though. I gotta get over there. I gotta get this thing here. This is Friday. I this is the only chance I get to wrap this thing up. So let me get out of here. I'll be back on a little bit later. I'll be back on later. Now I got this thing working good, so everything's working good now. So my videos aren't cutting out now. They're working fine. I just want to get over there early. I want to make sure I get in there. It's Thursday, isn't it Friday? Isn't it Friday today? Yesterday was Thursday, wasn't it? I thought yesterday was Thursday. I think my appointment's today, though. Pretty sure it is. I'm going to call them to make sure. I got to call them. I'm not going to... So let me close it out here. Let me get out of here, guys. I'll come back on later. Later on today, I'll come on. But I'll be back on. Don't worry about it. Let me close it out here, guys. Let me call my doctor's office. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my appointment's today. Pretty sure it is. I know. I'll come on later. I gotta get to my doctor's, man. I'm sorry about my doctor's appointment, but I got a doctor's appointment today. I'm 100% sure I have it today. Very important. I keep this foot clean. Otherwise, I'll get infected and then I'll be in bad shape again. I'll be back. I don't want to go back to the hospital, man. I'll be stuck in there for 2 weeks. And I can't do anything. All right, let me close it out. You guys all take care. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, bye.